to sin on the track again.
Stephen, have a seat. You guys not close the door behind you. Close the door. So, obviously, you can't meet the expectation, you can't meet the company expectation. So, effective at this very moment, right? What will be your last day? I don't have that time. Nope. Nope.
Company's
nope. We
expectation.
already just went through this conversation. I'm not gonna go back and forth. I don't have time for back and forth. I don't do that very well.
I don't have time for back and forth either. I didn't do anything incorrect or out of the line that I was supposed to do at work. I respectfully told you there's two. What I was informed that it was supposed to be two of us doing it. So the fact that everybody that I work with, they said
I hired you. I know that for a fact.
And whenever Indiana, I remember,
who informed
you
that? Because I hired you and I never told you that.
This is what they were always telling me.
Because I'm the boss.
You and I, right, exactly. But
okay.
You and I have never had any type of discussion as to what goes on in terms of operational requirements or standards are concerned. So we never had that
conversation. We definitely did.
We've never had that conversation with them.
Did.
You and I have never had a conversation about requirements or what's supposed to be and what's not supposed to be done as far as the chicken goes. I understand what you're saying, but when you're talking about a company's expectation versus your expectation, it's not the same, because at the end of the day, if I'm receiving help, of course I could get whatever it is that you want done. But if I'm telling you what I'm being told, they said that I have to, Deanna always tell me, Lisa always tell me, you have to go on lunch at a certain time. My schedule says to go on lunch at 9, so that means I'm actually late at the moment. So what I do every single day, I don't even take my break. Is why? Because what I'm doing is I'm taking the chicken out. Once I'm doing that, it's like I'm literally going like this around the clock, and I'm literally not stopping any work. So that's all I was trying to say, was that at the end of the day, if this gets done, then I'm not going to be able to go on lunch at before the time when I'm supposed to go at all. I'm going to be way more late than I already am.
Okay.
So when I was talking about expectation versus reality, that's what I was referring to. I'm not at all saying I cannot do my job and that I don't do my job. I do my job every day. I do my job the best. Like you know what I'm saying? I literally do my job the best. Like anything with the chicken, I'm the person who's actually doing it. Checking dates and doing everything that you asked me to do. I come in, I wash the stuff in the morning. I'm the only one who do that. Like that wipe down the thing in the front. I'm the one that mostly get the container. Like, bro, I do what I gotta do. All I was talking to is just on a real level. Like, I get you the manager, but then like I feel like you could definitely still like put yourself in my shoes and be like, okay, well, if he's taking out the chicken, he's gonna go ahead and then he's gonna load the ovens. Then by the time he's finished taking out the chicken, those are gonna have 30 minutes left. Then now who's gonna take the chicken out when it's time to be ready? Which is not my problem, because you told me to do it. But I was just talking to you on a real level to say that
I don't want you to. I didn't ask you to.
Which is true, which is understandable. And in my opinion, the only thing I feel like I did wrong in that situation was just going ahead and saying how I felt about the situation. But it wasn't. It was from a positive place, because I do this every day. So I'm just saying, like, I understand like what will work and what wouldn't work. But I'm just saying, like if I load the ovens, if I were to do it right at this very moment, load the ovens and then take out the chicken, those are going to be ready. And then I'm going to go on lunch right after, late, and plus nobody's going to be able to take out the chicken.
Whose responsibility is that?
I believe that it was mine.
It's mine. It's my problem. My responsibility. My area.
And that's why I feel, and that's why I said I feel like I messed up on that part. We were saying, how I felt about the situation. I should have just been like, you know what?
I understood it. I told you
if you no, right, but I was just asking you. I just wanted to know if you wanted me to also load the oven back. That's why I was calling you back, because I just wanted to know if you wanted me to load back that oven as well.
I told you 5 times. I told you 5 times. I never tell none of my managers, not even twice. None of my managers that reports to me, who's much higher than you, never, not even twice. So why would you think it's okay for me to accept me telling an hourly associate something 5 times? Most importantly, the most important part is the call manager was standing right there witnessing me telling you this 5 times. And you think that's absolutely okay for me to repeat myself? Absolutely not. At this very moment, for insubordination, that's what you're being terminated for. I gave you a direction once, twice, 3, 4, and the 5th time. And I came back to follow up again and you tried to reiterate the same thing which you tried to tell me again. I'm not going to accept that.
I mean, but I didn't reiterate any
Listen,
insubordination.
it doesn't matter at this point.
And it wasn't insubordination.
You really did. It really is. I gave you direction, right? You're failing to do it. That's
I
insubordination.
didn't fail to do it.
You
We
did.
were having a discussion about it. I didn't fail to do
wasn't
it.
having a
I was
discussion.
in the process of doing it.
You thought we were having a discussion. It wasn't a discussion. It was not a discussion anymore.
Okay, it wasn't.
Understand
So
that, right?
it wasn't a discussion anymore. It wasn't a discussion.
Here's what you can do. After this,
No,
I want your
I want
badge.
clarification.
I want your badge. If you have a discount card, I want it too. You have all right to go open doors to whoever you want. The code, which is here, which is Javier, or you can go to the store manager. But at this very moment, I'm terminating you for insubordination because I'm not going to have that.
But it
That's
wasn't
simple.
insubordination.
That's from your point of view, from your perspective, which you have the right to hold on to that 100%. That's your right. Right? That's absolutely your right. So
Yeah, that's
this
my
is
right,
what
but at the end of
you-
the day, it's my wrong because it doesn't mean anything if you're just gonna lie and say that it's insubordination. It's not okay
It's not a
because
lie,
it was
it's a
not
fact.
insubordination.
Did I give
You
a
told
direction?
me, you told me what to do.
Yes.
I was in
Did
the
you do it?
process of doing. I was in the. How am I gonna? You said after you're finished, the chicken is still sitting there. You said when I was finished.
You called me back and said, right? You said
I said
have to
what
go
to
lunch.
do.
No, you said I have to go to lunch. I told you the same thing 5 times. Did you not?
That's
hear
not
me?
insubordination, bro. He cannot spin that and try to, bro. The chicken is still there. He literally told me when I literally called him back. I said it already. I said the only reason I called him back was to ask if you want me because he said there were 4 ovens that are already unloaded and there was one that still had chicken in it. So he said as soon as you finish with that right there, put that in the thing. Go load those 4 ovens. I said okay. I was telling him what I was telling. I said I have to go to lunch and everything. I'm not telling you that I'm going to lunch. I'm telling you what I have to do. If you want to say no, do not go to lunch. I didn't say no, I'm not doing it. I didn't go to lunch. I just said okay. He walked away. I called him back multiple times. I said Roydell. He didn't even acknowledge me. He said like this. Well, he acknowledged me, but he didn't. But verbally didn't acknowledge me. He said like this. So he said like that. Okay, whatever. He said he said he was gonna come back. Don't even know what he said all up to now. He pulled his mask down. He said, yeah, he said something. And then he went off. Okay, cool. He came back. I said, excuse me, Roydell. He said, he gave me like a finger or whatever. He said like that. All right. I said, okay, fine. He said he gonna get to me when he get to me. Okay, cool. That's how he wanna move. Let him move like that. He walked off. He came with you. And that's when we started to talk. I didn't even get to finish what he told me to finish. And now he's saying that it's insubordination. That's not insubordination. It's not. I know you don't want to speak, bro, but like you could say something,
Yes,
bro.
right too.
You could say what you feel like is correct and what is not correct. I never
wasn't
insubordinated,
so
bro.
right now,
Bro,
so
you
you're-
know the whole situation, bro. That's not insubordination.
I don't know the whole situation.
That's the whole situation, bro.
From what you're just explaining to me right now, is what you're explaining is the situation. I still haven't heard from him. I just walked back. He
He didn't interrupt me. He knows what I'm saying is the truth.
He hasn't said anything to me. He just called me over. I came over.
But
And
Carlos,
now-
I'm telling you what the situation was. That was the situation. If he wanted to say, okay, when I tell you to do something, do
So
it,
you're
and
saying-
don't say nothing
so you're
about it.
saying
But he's
that-
telling me that I'm insubordination.
All right. So can you explain the process of what happened right now? I hear that you're saying.
I'll explain it to you. Look, I'm taking out the chicken.
I swear.
I will explain the situation to you, bro.
I don't know the story at all.
I'm gonna tell you right
just
now,
back
bro.
Here
Look.
listening to what's happening.
I had the chicken, right? I'm taking out the chicken right now. He comes and he says, this don't look like five ovens of chicken. I said, well, it has to be 5 ovens of chicken because I loaded up 5 ovens this morning. This is what I'm saying about my job, bro. Like, I do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't just, you know what I'm saying? I do it. I actually do it. So I went ahead
What
and
were the directions that he told you 5 times? Because that he did explain right now. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess he was accounting, but he told me to load up the 4 ovens that I already emptied.
Okay,
He told me
you
to
emptied
load
and
those
you're
up.
Putting in the
before I take out that last machine.
Okay, so before you take out the last machine, he wants you to load up
Load up those 4 machines.
Okay.